What is going on, 101 Army? It is Powers 101, a.k.a. the leader of the 101 Army, a.k.a. Jackson, because that's my actual name. Today's video is about, well, as you can tell by the title and the thumbnail, how I think the Indianapolis Colts will do this season without Andrew Luck. Now, originally, with Andrew Luck, I had him going 12-4 with a record, but now that Andrew Luck is retired, it's going to be really difficult to It's going to be really difficult to see what happens. Colts have, of course, been visiting with Brock Osweiler to bring him in as a backup potentially. So that if that happens, that sucks. Hold on, I need to mute the TV. I forgot to do that. Right, there we go. That'll be better. But I got the schedule put up right here on this iPad for their regular season game because no one cares about the preseason right now because we're going to the last week. And yeah. Also, I'm doing my fantasy draft for my second league this Sunday, so I guess that's cool. You didn't need to know that, but all right, let's just get into it and let's see. I'm just gonna make my predictions in the video and see how I think the Colts are gonna do and how far they're gonna make it in the playoffs or not. So I'm gonna go through every game and I'm gonna probably give a reason why I think they're gonna win or lose that one. So yeah, let's get into it. So week 1 against the Chargers. That one's going to be a tough one, especially on the road against the Chargers in Los Angeles. So I think the Colts will lose that game, and they'll start off the season 0-1 with Jacoby Brissett. But because it's going to be his first start since 2017, so it's going to be kind of difficult for him to get back in the swing of things. But yeah, I'm starting off 0-1. The second week, they're playing the Tennessee Titans in Tennessee. I think the Colts will win this game with Jacoby Brissett as quarterback. The first 2 games, they'll be 1-1 through the season. And pretty good start to the season, first 2 games. Now, move on to week 3 with the against the Atlanta Falcons. That's the first home game of the season, so yeah, they had to start off with back-to-back road games, and that's always tough in the NFL. But sorry, guys, but week number 3 against the Falcons, which is their home opener, which I see them winning that game, starting off the season 2-1. Week 4 against the Raiders, that'll be a win, I believe. So that's 3-1 right there to start the season. Pretty good start to the season. Then against Kansas City in Kansas City, going into this game 3-1. It's going to be a really tough one. I see the Colts losing this game to Kansas City because Kansas City is a really good team. It's a primetime game because everyone thought it was going to be Luck versus Mahomes, but it's going to be Mahomes versus Brissett now. So, sorry if I'm explaining this bad if you don't get where I'm going. If I don't like the way this goes, I'm not going to upload it. But if it's uploaded, you guys have seen it already. So, yeah. So, lost to the Chiefs. So, currently, I have them at the Colts at 3-2. Going in, I don't know what week we're on anymore, but next game on here is against the Houston Texans. At home. This is going to be a really tough one, but Texans are... I see the Colts, I think they'll win this one. This might be a bit biased, but I think they have what it takes to pick up the win against Houston, move to 4-2 at home anyway. So yeah, I see them moving to 4-2 through the first 6 games they play. All right. Next game is against the Denver Broncos at home again. Denver Broncos, I don't think they're going to do that well this season, so I do see Indianapolis winning that game. I don't know what the score will be, but so right now the Colts are at 5-2. All right, next game is against the Steelers. I think it's in Pittsburgh, so I think the Colts will lose that game in Pittsburgh, but it will be a close one. But without Andrew Luck, it's going to be a tough one. So I think the Colts will lose that one, so they're going to be 5-3. They're 5-3 with my predictions right now. Next game against the Dolphins, that'll be a win because the Dolphins they're tanking this season probably. So Colts will get the win in that one, so they're 6-3 now. Against the Jaguars at home. against Jacksonville. The game against the Dolphins was at home too, but this against Jacksonville Jaguars at home, I see the Colts. I think this will be a really close one, but the Colts, I still see them pulling it out and getting the win against Jacksonville. So 7-3 is the record right now. I know what I think they're gonna be. So, all right, next game is against Houston, in Houston against the Texans. That'll be a loss because Houston and Colts, like they got to split games. So, and against Houston on the road, that's gonna be a tough one. So I see them losing that one. Now against the Titans at home, so they were 6-4 now. So against the Titans, they'll win that one at home and move to 7-3. I see them winning that one. Now against Tampa Bay, against Tampa Bay, I think they'll win that game. So now they're 8-4. I've lost track. I think they're 8-4 right now in my predictions. I'll put the final at the end. The final score I think they're gonna be. All right, and against Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Tampa Bay, I think the Colts will win that one because Tampa Bay, I don't think they're gonna do that well this season. So now 8-4. Now a tough one against the Saints in New Orleans on Monday Night Football. Colts will lose that one. So now they're at 8-5. No, they have to be at 9-5. I think they're at 9-5 now. So against the Saints, that'll be a tough one, but they'll drop to 9-5 in New Orleans. Now at home against the Panthers, I see the Colts winning this one against the Panthers at home in Indianapolis, because when you're at home, it's a great advantage. But I see the Colts getting the win against the Panthers. And then the finish off the season, Colts versus Jaguars in Jacksonville. I think the Colts will lose that game. So I'm predicting the Colts to finish with a 10-6 record. That won't win the division. The division, I think, will be won by either Jacksonville or Houston. It's empty. I don't know why I tried to drink out of that, but it'll be won by either Houston or Jacksonville, because those are probably going to be the two best teams in the division this year. And I see the Colts making the playoffs in a wild card spot and probably making it to I think the farthest they could make it would be the divisional round this year, because Colts were contenders with Andrew Luck for the Super Bowl. I think they're contenders for the playoffs still, but they're not. I don't think they'll win the Super Bowl because they don't. Jacoby Brissett doesn't have any playoff experience. So, and I said that in the last video that I did when Andrew Luck retired, that Jacoby Brissett wasn't a good quarterback. I said that in the moment. I do think he's a good quarterback, and I think he will do just fine for this team and help us make the playoffs. So I see the Colts finishing 10-6, and they'll lose in the divisional round. They'll win their wild card game. They'll get a wild card spot in the playoffs. They'll win the wild card game, and they'll lose in the divisional round. That's what I see happening. And then make Super Bowl predictions in the description. I know this is supposed to be how the Colts are going to do, but my Super Bowl prediction is Patriots-Saints. It was that last year. Didn't happen. But I think it's going to be Patriots-Saints this year, with the Saints coming out on top. The Saints should have been in it last year probably, but everyone knows what happens. So that's how well I think the Colts are going to do this season. Divisional round at best, probably. A divisional round loss at best is what I think they're going to do in the playoffs, if they make it to the playoffs. Who knows? I could be completely wrong. I hope I'm not wrong. I hope I'm right about all this. So if the Colts make the playoffs, that'll be great. If not, they can just tank for like a couple years and get Trevor Lawrence once he comes out of the draft, because screw getting Tua. No one wants to do that. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Sorry if it's bad, if I'm bad at describing it. I've had the Colts finishing 10-6 and losing in the divisional round to, I don't know what team yet, probably the Patriots. But thank you guys for watching this video. If you liked it, hit the like button. If you didn't like it, well, that sucks for you. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, road to 100, and turn the bell notifications on so you can watch my videos. Click on all the links in the description to follow me on Twitter, Snapchat, and Instagram. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Powers of No One signing out. Peace.